In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the AC breaker disconnect test for the Notifier NFS-3030 fire alarm panel. And as you can see on the little sticker here, it's the CPU2-3030D, as well as on the front here, Notifier 3030. Pardon me. So first we're going to identify where our power comes in. So down at the bottom here, we have our positive, negative, and ground. So before we turn anything off, we're just going to verify our voltage. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. Maybe not. Put that camera down for a second. Apologies. There we go. So let's get the chopsticks in there without crossing our leads. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Not on it today. There we go. So we're at 120. 121, right? 121 volts. So we're in there. Hopefully you can see we're in there. So we're at 121. Okay. So turn the meter off. Now we identify our breaker, which usually should be written on the front of the panel. So we have panel EHLA circuit number 4. Okay. So I should specify that I do have a current trouble on my panel. That's fine, it's part of my test. But we're going to go ahead and find that breaker. So luckily for me, it's right in the room. I'm in. So we have EHLA circuit panel. And we have FACP. So we have our panel directory, fire alarm, fire panel, circuit number 4. So I've already loosened the breaker lock here, or maybe not enough. There we go. Now I've loosened it. So we're going to flip our breaker off, and then we're going to verify that the power is indeed off on the panel. Okay. So let's acknowledge. Probably have our booster off as well, I'm sure. Then I'm going to scroll through my troubles, and we should see up on here, there's our amps. Yep, there's our booster trouble because it's right above us. That's why it's also powered off. And there we go, AC fail. So you see AC fail. So our panel has indicated to us that the power is off. So now we shall test the voltage. Gotta prepare my chopstick skills. Okay, come on, get on there. There we go. Alright. We're on there. 0 volts. Alright. Because the power is turned off. Right? Makes sense, right? Power's turned off, no voltage. So right now, everything's running off the backup power, the batteries. So now, let's go back to our breaker. Let's turn the power back on. So here we are, EHLA, FACP circuit, turned off. So now we're going to flip it on. Gotta love that sound of the circuit switching, and I'll lock that on later better. Just leave it on for right now. So now we shall Check our panel. So it looks like we are initializing our amps. Let's just take a minute to clear. So now what we will do is take a voltage reading one final time, just to be sure. Just to be sure. Always want to verify everything's back to normal. Don't want to just assume. Okay. Leads are in there. Got 121 for voltage. Fortunately, my fat finger's in the way, so you probably can't see that well, but try my best. Try my best to show my work. But we have 121 volts. Alright. So now our power is back on. And our amp trouble is cleared, so we just have the DAX trouble. So we're back to normal. So that is how you do the AC breaker disconnect test for the Notifier NFS-3030 fire alarm panel.